Spaghetti, noodles, pasta, whatever you want to call it, is the best food ever invented on this earth. No food has even come close to beating it. I can already hear you wondering, well, where did your love for pasta came? Well, my love for sucking on noodles, specifically soft ones, came when I was just 4 years old, where my mom served me a nice bowl of noodles. They were the springy kind of noodles, you know? Put on the best combo known to man. Noodles and Parmesan cheese. And I gobbled them noodles up like there was no tomorrow. I stuck all those noodles in my mouth. And I can already hear you saying, well, actually, Nash, how do you even consume the noodles? You're a robot. Oh yeah, well, just for y'all wondering, I could take off the little sensor on my head, and in there's a hole, and I could suck up noodles with that, along with other foods. We were just talking about the springy noodles, and the springy noodles are fantastic, especially with that Parmesan cheese and the way I be putting that cheese all around the noodles. You bite into it, you know, half of it got the cheese, half of it don't, and you be tasting that goodness, or you crush it right from the top. And that also be buzzing. And we got the noodles with the holes. Although they're normally not meant to be eaten with Parmesan cheese, to be honest, I've only eaten them with Parmesan cheese. Oh yeah, and sauce. You know, sauce with these noodles taste really good because you can like put the sauce inside of it and it'll carry them like little tunnels. Along with Parmesan cheese, because you could just put that stuff in the hole and then put it above it, bruh. And you could just gobble it up. Then the little flat noodles, they're meant for something else. And you know what they're meant for is really good, but I forgot the name of it. However, eating them like noodles should not be undermined. Because they like little miniature plates. And you just go, nom, 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 with all that sauce or Parmesan cheese or whatever you want to eat, so you please. And then we got that long ass spaghetti noodles. These noodles, or spaghetti, is the classic noodle, the basic noodle. Just because it's basic, don't mean it's bad, brothers. The way you can just slurp them noodles up and roll them up in a ball, or if you're eating by yourself and nobody's watching you, you can just eat it like a pig, is so amazing. These noodles are busting every time. Real quickly, I just want to give an honorable mention to the lasagna noodle. They're a little bit big, that's what she said. You know, I think these noodles are just sort of 100% way better for lasagna, but hey, they're not too bad for holding Parmesan cheese or sauce. Which makes sense because you put that on lasagna sometimes. And let's not forget about the bowl noodles that are like kind of like little chips. Those taste pretty good, although they don't taste like chips. But if you thought those noodles tasted amazing, just wait till you put some chicken in them instead of Parmesan. Chicken be tasting good in my noodles too, along with a bunch of other ingredients. Which is kind of like what ramen is. And ramen, I don't know if this counts as a noodle, but I don't care because I'm putting it on here. Ramen is amazing. No wonder why Naruto had an addiction to this stuff. Although me personally, I have an addiction to telling you guys to subscribe. Percent of y'all are subscribed though. I just thought I'd mention it now since we were talking about likes and sharing and comments. Hey, it doesn't sound like a bad idea now that you're thinking it. Yay! It tastes delicious. Except for like vegetable flavor. Like, you healthy. And the best part with ramen is that it works really good with everything. You want chicken? Go for it. That's kind of all I could think of to put in ramen. Oh yeah, and beef. There's that too. Beef and chicken. That's where it's at. And let's not forget mac and cheese. We got the Arrow mac and cheese. Y'all know that when we eat this mac and cheese, we gotta put that on each prong of this fork and just slide it up. Go. Really good overall. Bunny mac and cheese, honestly, probably some of the worst noodles. Not that that's saying much, you know, they're still like high A tier. Debatably S tier, because, you know, they still taste really good. Then there's the ring mac and cheese. You know, the bigger kind is really the differentiator between the little mac and cheese. Because the big mac and cheese be hitting different. Having all those big chunky mac and cheese and going. Have you nutty without fail every time.
Yes, I'm a little kid who watches your videos. What does nothing mean?
Don't worry, kid. You're gonna find out soon. You're gonna find out soon. I don't know what in hell convinced hot Cheetos to make mac and cheese, but spicy mac and cheese tastes amazing. I've tried all of the boxes. All of them have been tasting good for me without fail. But the best mac and cheese, this might be a bit controversial, is the shell mac and cheese. I know, it doesn't have the best reputation, but hey, hear me out real quick. That cheese, when it's be sitting in that bowl, yum. And those little stripes on it, bro, yum. And when it's like not too soft, not too hard, you feel me? And you put it in your mouth, man, it tastes amazing like that. Whenever I see a box of this mac and cheese in the fridge, I instantly go run to my mom and ask if we can have it for dinner. Or more of, can I have it for dinner? Because y'all already know that I be eating that all up by myself. Oh yeah, honorable mention to sea noodles. They weren't really ever my favorite, but you know, I guess. Them noodles though. Them noodles. Any topping, bro. You could put so many toppings on them. Because noodles, they kind of like bread, you know. They in the same food group. And although if I eat a ton of noodles, I'll get fat, is what I would say if my metabolism wasn't godly. So I can't get fat. So I can eat as much noodles as I want and I won't get fat. I might get diabetes though. And I remember my first time eating noodles. It was during the time where the Avengers were taking down Ultron and there was no food in the fridge besides this mysterious food called noodles, man. Sadly, since, you know, my mom and dad was helping the Avengers back then, you know, before they changed jobs, of course, there was no one to cook the noodles. So how did I cook these noodles? I called up my mom because, as we all know, kids come before everything because you don't want them crying and making a mess in your room. And then she cooked me up them noodles, put it in front of me in a bowl, mixed up the Parmesan cheese so it was mixed in with the noodles. Then I grabbed my fork, put it in the noodle, took it out, then I ate it. And it was an instant blast! I was only 4 years old, and yet the first time I was eating them noodles, that stuff still came out, bro. That's how amazing it was. Anyway, leave your favorite food down below in the comments, and I'm gonna read them, because I read all my comments. Comment of the day, wow. Okay, so at the time of me recording this, my newest video is My Haters Are Idiots. Not gonna lie, y'all cooked up, and although it was a really hard choice, I decided to give the comic of the day to Egg OS 5CS. I honestly feel like haters just hate themselves and try to make other people hate them as well. I also believe that they became more common when dislikes got removed. And then I was like, yeah, that's kind of true. Now people can't see dislike bar, so they just forget to dislike and leave a hate comment. Charlie, one of my friends in real life wanted me to say his name. I forgot his last name though. Goodbye.